Welcome to our video, where we will be discussing the R&D tax marketing myths. There are a lot of claims made by R&D tax advisors, but we will be separating fact from fiction. Get ready to have your knowledge on the subject expanded. As the saying goes, knowledge is power. We'll go over some typical marketing messages pushed by R&D tax advisors in this video. Some are hogwash, while others need extra context to be understood. 100% success rate and approved claims. If you look up R&D tax advice on Google, you might notice that one statistic keeps coming up. What do we understand by success? Is the first thing we need to clarify. It could be emphasized that for them, it means that every claim they have submitted has been approved. The term approved is crucial here. The processing of a claim by HMRC does not constitute approval. In terms of corporation tax self-assessment, the word has no particular meaning. Your self-assessment claim is valid until HMRC contests it and determines it to be false. An advisor could only declare that a claim was approved if HMRC opened an investigation and accepted it. Is 100% success rate merely a nice way of suggesting that HMRC will look into every single claim you submit? In all likelihood, no. This statement gives you, the claimant, the impression that HMRC approves each claim as it is submitted. This is not true in any way. Your advisor may submit a fictitious, inaccurate claim on your behalf. You might even receive your credit, but only to subsequently become the subject of an expensive, challenging HMRC investigation. Risk-free. When we hear advisors make this assertion, it's difficult not to get a touch of sympathy. This is due to the fact that many of us in this position have a sincere enthusiasm for R&D tax relief. We have first-hand experience with the positive impact this incentive may have on businesses. Due to their enthusiasm, advisors are eager to encourage as many eligible companies to submit claims. As a result, it's a recurring theme in marketing to stress that the incentive is reliable, well-known, and supported by a government funding source. Enthusiasm, however, occasionally overflows into over-aggressive preaching. Specifically, when advisors assert that R&D tax relief, or any aspect of it, is risk-free. This is absurd, to put it simply. Reputable advisors will take all reasonable precautions to reduce the likelihood of an HMRC investigation, but it is sometimes unavoidable. In that case, our service includes HMRC inquiry help. We make every effort to settle the claim quickly and professionally on your behalf. R&D tax relief is low risk if you work with a reputable advisor, not risk-free. And if you can't completely avoid risk, you should focus on making inquiry support included in your contract as standard. HMRC approved methodology. The market for tax advice is not even regulated by HMRC, let alone approve the methodology of any specific firm. Mind you, that's not a criticism against the tax authority. Simply said, HMRC cannot approve every claim, and its workers would be better served elsewhere if they focused their energies on activities like abuse of the tax system. Any advisor who asserts that HMRC has approved of its methods is stretching the truth. Any R&D tax advisor should have a claim process, but effectiveness comes from years of expertise and sector-specific knowledge, not from HMRC approval. An advisor should go over the specifics of its claims methodology with you. Not dismiss the query with a vague or outright false allusion to HMRC's endorsement of the method. Inquiry rate statistics. The percentage of claims, annually or overall, that have been the subject of an HMRC inquiry is known as the HMRC inquiry rate. This claim appears straightforward on the surface, but it actually glosses over a number of intricate factors. Does the advisor include claims where the advisor drafted the whole claim when calculating the HMRC inquiry rate? What about instances where they allegedly offered consulting to back up the claim? Do they base their figure on the quantity of claims they have produced or the amount of relief claimed? What happens if the advisor has just been in operation for a year? Their inquiry rate may be 0%, but what does this tell about their competence? Tax investigations can also include questions about R&D. Those who usually work with bigger, more complicated businesses will get more inquiries. Should this be viewed as making them less capable, or the opposite? Cheaper than the competition. We all enjoy a good deal, and being cheap has its place and time. There is little doubt that the R&D tax relief is not the right place to look for deals. Tax advising is a highly specialized activity with substantial repercussions if done incorrectly. Any boasts of being cheap or best value should be taken with a grain of salt. Naturally, you don't want to and shouldn't overpay for knowledgeable tax guidance. However, assembling a top-notch team of tax advisors and industry experts requires investment. When an advisor says that their fees are low, you should question either the people who work for them or the way they do things. Corners are being cut somewhere along the way. Many advisors utilize software to automate crucial steps in submitting a claim for R&D tax relief. Software isn't inherently harmful, but it should be used to strengthen claims rather than to reduce expenses. We hope this video has given you a better understanding of the R&D tax marketing myths. Remember, it's always important to do your own research and not solely rely on what you are told. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us on the link below and speak with a reputable R&D tax advisor. From rising energy prices to soaring inflation, UK SMEs are grappling with a number of significant business challenges going into the next financial year. You can't control many of these factors. What you can control is how well you improve your cash flow, prepare for the unexpected, and make the right choice for your business's near-term future. This may be one of the most volatile periods in recent history, but we can help you meet your growth plans through tax incentives aimed specifically for your business. It's easy to speak with us. Click the link in the description to arrange a callback from a tax specialist in our team. We'd love to talk to you, so please reach out for complete peace of mind.